Okay, so hello. Welcome to the DCT Live. This is the second birthday of Dublin City Today. Dublin City Today has actually been running for 2 years since, well, today, 2 years ago. I'm a bit baffled by what's going on at the moment. I've got 7 other people waiting for me in a live, and they're all laughing at me in the background. But we've got 6 buskers and 1 representative from Dublin City Today himself. So the man himself, Sean from DCT, is going to be here to have chats to everyone, and make sure you say hi to him in the comment section. So I think might as well just dip straight into it and say hi to everyone. So here we go. One sec, I'm getting confused here now. What's going on? Okay, how's it going, guys?
I have to unmute. Hey, what's up?
How you doing?
Hello.
Sean, you can hear you. Yeah, you can go. You can talk, Sean.
No, he's muted himself.
No, he hasn't.
Everyone unmute
Oh
your
no!
mics. Saib, you're still muted.
So he's muted. Joe's muted. Oh, he's got.
There we go.
Joy, you're still muted.
There we go.
All right, here.
Hell
Hey.
down.
Hi
Yeah.
there, folks. How you all doing? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, no, we can.
Yeah.
Great.
We can hear you.
Can I just say a few words before we start off here? Would that be okay?
Go for it, Sean.
No, we're not. No.
I just want to say to everybody for tuning in, thank you so much. And also, I just want to say a massive thank you for the last 2 years of all the support. It's hard to believe, like in just 2 years, that we're up to like 387,000 and we're up to 87 million views or something like that. You know, it's just absolutely phenomenal, especially in the last few months. And when we went into lockdown, we had like 300 subscribers, and we've had an extra 87,000 since then who have just come on board. So a massive thank you to them. I also want to say a massive thank you to Scott. Jacob, who couldn't be here this evening, for everything he's done for the busking community. He's been great for all the young people coming up and stuff. And I'm delighted to say that we have a lot of the originals here from when I first started DCT. We have Dylan, and we have Jenko, and Sam, who came out. So it's all the originals. It's great to have you all here. And thank you very, very much. And let's have some crack. I'm actually, for the first time ever, going to have a couple of pints of Guinness with you tonight, and you never know, you might even see me throw a few moves. So let's get it going. Thanks a million. Cheers. Sláinte.
To hell.
Oh, lads.
I don't have a drink.
So who have we got, Scott?
Yeah. So first up, like we're just going to sit down and just have a quick chat. I just want to explain to everyone what's going on at the moment in the live. So what we've got here, we've got a Zoom call going, and unfortunately we are too poor to afford to get Zoom Premium, because, you know, that's such a luxury in life. So you guys are going to probably expect a few kind of disconnections throughout the live. Every 40 minutes or so, we're going to be just taking a 5-minute break just to recollect ourselves and come back together and start up a new Zoom call. So that's probably going to happen in the next 10 minutes, because we've just been spending the last half hour faffing around inside of Zoom trying to make sure that everything's working. But thank God we've gotten everything up and running. But yeah, what we're probably going to do is we're going to start off with just one really quick song. Dylan said that he was going to kick us off with the first song.
Nice.
And in the meantime, I'm going to work out a few of the kinks that are, and just organize out the next Zoom live, and we're going to be straight back for the next live. So Dylan, do you want to give it a whack there?
Yeah, it's going to be a 20-minute version of My Heart Will Go On before I start Dion. This is sponsored by Heineken. Not the post, my life.
Well, I got my penny whistle. I can grab it really fast.
Go for it.
Can you hear that okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the sun, for the light, for the ride, for the masters, we come to be kind, to be warm, here and after we went out, but we're back because we're graced in these matters and we ride. And we did a little love, but we walked. We make a sound for the mess, though. Make a little call to the right, to the ball, to the mast up, and we flew around now and again. We're looking good, just as friends. Oh, this is our heyday, baby, and we're not gonna be afraid to shout. We can make our heyday last forever. Oh, and ain't that what it's all about? Oh, living in our own terrible way. And we like a little love and a sign to get a little messed up, picking up the rules for the chimes, making up minds and making it last us, cause we live alone and now we're grown and we know what we're after and we rise. We fool around now and again. We're looking good, just as friends. Oh, this is our heyday, baby, and we're not gonna be afraid to shout. We can make our heyday last forever. Oh, it ain't that what it's all about. We fool around now and again. We're looking good, just as friends. So we have ourselves a break, and when we're done, we'll come to our senses and we rise. And we rise. Oh, this is our heyday, baby. Oh, this is our heyday, baby. And this is our heyday, baby. Yeah, yeah. Something like that. I don't know how if that came through well, but there you go. Make Christopher heyday. You're back. Get in.
Ah. Very nice.
Yo.
Well done. That was very nice.
That was a beautiful cover. Of
Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Thanks, son.
Yeah, so unfortunately, we're actually going to have to pause that really quickly. I know it's been so short, but we're literally just starting. I've got.
Thanks for joining, everyone. See us next week.
So if you guys don't mind just waiting literally 2 seconds just to make sure that everyone can get back into the live, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the starting screen, so don't get scared. We're not going anywhere. Just make sure to stay around and do just stick around. It's going to be a lot of fun over the next hour or so do stick around, and I'll see you in a second. So bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Okay, and we are back. Okay,
That
that
was
was
fuck DCT and all his fans. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them all. I hate them so much.
Up to here. Up to here.
I've had it up to here.
And up to here. Shoulder length.
Hi
width,
guys.
How's it going,
Great to be
everyone?
back. Great to be back.
Yeah, so I think I just want to like ask you guys a really quick question. Like, how's lockdown been? Like, I'll start off from over here. So Sam, how's lockdown been?
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, I've been doing an awful lot
This
of
way.
stuff around the house. Like, I think I've like painted pretty much like nearly every room at this stage. Like, I've done a lot of painting, a lot of songwriting,
Yeah.
and from what I can anyway. Because like, it's kind of hard to get inspiration nowadays because there's not much happening. Well, there is a lot happening, but there's like only a certain topic of something happening in the world at the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I get
It's
you.
hard to find inspiration, but like I've been trying my best, and I've been writing a lot of melodies anyway. It's hard to find lyrics to go with.
Yeah, I suppose like that's another question in itself. So like I'll ask everyone about that as well. Like, how do you figure out your melodies and stuff like that? But yeah, just all in all, like it's been just a bit of a brainstorm for the past while, has it?
Sam, that's your
Yeah, more or
cue.
less.
He just looked at his
I mean,
feet
more-
there.
I've done my part.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, more or less a brainstorm, like writing lots of melodies and not finding lyrics to go with them, but waiting until it's all over, waiting for something to happen. Wait until I'm kind of in my field, you know what I mean? Like in a kind of a
In my
vibe where I can
field.
write lyrics.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that.
Like waiting that I can like write lyrics for the melodies that I've written, basically.
Yeah. I suppose that's. I'm sorry. That's the Zoom meeting reminder there. Yeah, no, it's like I guess like we'll just whack it over to here. So Sean, same
me.
same
I
same
don't do
question.
melodies.
Same question.
Look, for me, well, for about lockdown, how's it been in lockdown?
How's it been?
Good question. Well, for me, I mean, everything is always good for me. If I have air in my lungs, I'm a happy man, you know. I mean, I have electricity, I have indoor plumbing, I have running water, I have food in the fridge, I have a comfortable bed, I have all the amenities of the first world, which keeps me very, very comfortable, you know.
Yeah, blue
So
roll.
I
Have enough
appreciate.
toilet paper.
I have
Oh,
plenty
yes.
of toilet paper.
We both asked at the same
Well,
time.
I have all those things. So, but also for me, like it's important for me. There's so much going on in the world at the moment, and obviously I take that in, you know, because we all consume, whether it's our ears, our eyes, our mouth, or through our skin, you know. So I'm careful about what I'm consuming, and I'm staying positive, and I'm staying very focused into the future, because I'm a forward-thinking person. So I think all this time, actually, for me, I kind of look at it as an opportunity to rest up, recharge the batteries. Feel really, really grateful for what I do have, and then look forward to going back out and re-going again even better than before, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm very, very positive, and I'm very, very grateful for the air for lungs, you know.
Yeah, like I suppose like one of the main questions that like popped into my head there when you were talking about like everything like that you're like raring to go. Like, what motivates that?
Well, you see, I kind of put things into perspective, really, you know. And, at the moment, a lot of people have seemed to have forgotten that every 10 seconds in the world, a child dies of starvation, you know. I think in the first world, we forget how lucky we actually are and how blessed we truly are, and we take things for granted. So I think not taking things for granted and actually understanding that there's people in the world who don't have shelter, who don't have running water, who don't have food, they don't have access to medicine. They live a horrible life, and before they're even 3 or 4 years old, they've died of starvation. So that's what I kind of take in, and I think to myself, I'm so grateful, and they're the kind of people that I really into the future want to focus on helping, you know. And just keep spreading love and positivity, and letting everybody know how truly, truly powerful the human mind is, and the human spirit is, and what our great powers are, like imagination, love, tolerance, understanding, you know.
Yeah.
So does that answer the question?
That does, of course,
yeah.
yeah.
Get carried away
Yeah. I suppose like that is that is like one of the main things. Like I know it's probably going to sound a bit corny, like, but like one of the main things that makes us like that we're here for is our great imaginations. Like we're very imaginative people. Like we'd never like you never like if I didn't have kind of either imagination or like kind of look outside the box, kind of, you know, like all of us do, I wouldn't have thought I could be a busker. I never would have thought that, you know.
That's true. That's
you know,
absolutely. I think our imagination is the part of us that is most like God. You know, it's because what we do with our imagination is because we actually exist in two realms. We exist in the physical realm and we exist in the non-physical. So we're able to go into the realm of imagination. Because everything you see that's made by man has been made twice. First in the realm of imagination, and then we bring it into the material world. So everything actually comes from the invisible, and that's where we operate. We operate in the realm of imagination. We create things there, and then we bring them into the physical world. So imagination is, human imagination is probably one of the most powerful forces there is in the universe that we know of. You know, and it's like I said to somebody the other day, is how the source energy works and how the human mind works. Like source energy, think of source energy as water, put it in a watering can. If you go out to your flower garden, it doesn't
the other day, it was me.
It doesn't. It doesn't. The water doesn't discriminate between the weeds and the plants. Whatever you pour the water on will flourish. So you don't want to be pouring water onto the weeds. You want to be pouring on what you want to grow, you know. And then we have the human mind, which is like a big warehouse dimly lit, and it has all different rooms like technology, geography, pain, hurt, conflict, all these things, joy, happiness. And so that's your mind. Your awareness is separate. It's like an orb. So you have to bring your awareness to certain sections of your mind. Wherever you bring it will illuminate that area and you will grow in that area. Yeah. So it's very careful that you take direction of your awareness and not outside sources taking direction of your awareness and bring it to where they want it to go. So that's my theory on all those things. I don't want to get too deeply into it because I want to keep it about music, but it's very important for me for people to understand how truly powerful they are, because you can, like, a lot of people will be sitting inside and feel completely disempowered, like they don't even go outside the door anymore, you know, and they don't realize what great, because like even like faith is another one of our great powers. Like you don't need willpower if you have great faith. If you really truly believe in something, a person that won't be stopped is the person that can't be stopped, you know. So you don't even need willpower. If you really believe in something, that's enough, you know. So faith is a great power we have. Imagination is a great power that we have, and our greatest power, of course, is love. Because if you like, for myself, my purpose in life is to live a life of service and to love as many people as I possibly can. So no matter what I go to try and do, you're aligned with the great power. It just helps, you know. Yeah. Because, and I think I have to act as a citizen of the world in which I want to live in, you know. And I want to live in a world where there's peace, where there's harmony, where people like I don't just love the people I like. I love the people I don't like also, because there's no reward in loving the people you like. Well, there is. But it's, you know, we really begin to grow as human beings when we start loving the people we don't like. That's because that's hard. It's easy to kind of love the people you like, and then other people don't like that, you know. So I think it's very, very important. If people want peace in the world and they want harmony in the world, and we want that kind of world, you'll never get it through violence, because you're just going to get the same old like we have for thousands of years. If you want to create a new world, it has to be done through love. Otherwise, it's just the same old.
Exactly. Yeah. Sean, you're getting a few comments.
People are asking for another song.
Sean, people are either asking for a new song or asking if Sean's on the whiz. So they're not wrong.
I'm on the Guinness. Sorry, I'm on the Guinness. I just want I had to get that out of my system. So I'll carry on.
Yeah, everyone's like, get your notes ready. This is an essay coming here.
Yeah. That's, you gotta be very careful what you ask me. You know?
Yeah.
Because it could take a while. So
thanks for subscribing, guys, to DCT Dublin Cult today.
You know what? It was like, it's like Sean has been in isolation for all this time. And it's like the first question he's ever been asked. I only have one opportunity for this. I better not waste it.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry about that. I did go off on a rant. But I would actually be saying to Scott, make sure nobody goes off on any rants there.
Yeah, that was the one thing Sean said. He was like, make sure no one goes on rants. The one person I can't confront, the one person I cannot confront is Sean.
What are you going to do? You know?
It's because he had this planned.
Yeah.
He had to have the time to go on his own one.
Yeah.
But sure, look, carry on.
Might keep switching off.
So, like, do you know the way, like, this we're playing a game of musical chairs, as Joyce said in the comments. I've been reading the comments. I have my phone down here. So we actually have been playing a game of musical chairs, and I think an important part, or like a bit of crack about that, is like who's on the screen right now is going to be playing the next song, and I could see the nerve on like you are all nervous, but like, Sive, you're on the screen. And you're gonna play the next song.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
okay, I can do that.
I think I was literally just looking at it. I was like, I don't want to change it up. So yeah, go ahead, Sive. So Sive, if you're gonna play a song, go for it. There.
Get an original.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an original that me and Sam wrote with Ali,
I love this song.
and the song's called Daydreaming. It's a bit of a soppy teenage love song, but they all are.
So guys, if I can ask you just to mute yourselves while someone's playing, just so you guys have control of that as well.
Do you hear that comments? Shh.
Getting dressed up, getting messed up, whoa. With no feeling and no meaning at all. With the bright lights, like your gleaming eyes staring at me. With the city noise and some pretty boys looking at me. But I'm not looking back and I'm not listening to them. 'Cause you are on my mind, I want you by my side instead. 'Cause I'm just dreaming about you. I'm stuck thinking about you. I'm just dreaming of. Feeling toothless, pretty ruthless without you. Getting stressed out, thinking about what to do. Should I text you or should I call you? I don't know. Are you busy in the city? Whoa. You have me wondering what you might be doing to me. Are you missing me and are you thinking about what we could have been? 'Cause I'm just dreaming about you. I'm stuck thinking about you. I'm just dreaming. Why are you the first and only thing that's ever on my mind? You are the first and only thing I see when I close my eyes. I love you, but I hate that you're not with me. Ooh.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Super.
That was awesome. That was really good.
Good.
So
Really
yeah,
good.
I just really want to.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can hear you. You
Yes.
can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's the important
It's a really nice song, you guys. When did you write it?
Gorgeous, yeah, lovely.
You wrote that ages
It's
ago,
lovely.
didn't we, Sam?
We wrote that like in like September, October time. Yeah, right
Yeah,
there.
it would have been about
Oh.
then.
I just want to say, I want to give a quick
Scott,
shout out,
unmute
guys.
yourself.
Oh yeah, you guys can't hear me, but everyone else can.
Scott,
That's
you're
it.
muted.
Everyone else could hear me, but you guys couldn't. I just want to say a really quick thank you to I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce this. I think it's Holger Stigat. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I just want to say thank you so much. I just want to say thank you so much for your €20 donation. That really does mean a lot.
Yeah.
They left a comment there as well saying, DCT, I wish you every success in your projects and send you greetings from Berlin, Germany. So thank you so much for that on behalf of everyone. And
Thank you.
thank you
Thanks very much.
very,
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you.
Um,
Thank you very much. That's so generous.
if anyone does feel like if you would like to leave a donation or a tip or anything like that, you can check the link down below in the description. It's leads you to a PayPal address under my name. It will be distributed after the show, and I'll make sure that everyone gets a fair cut as well. So
Kind of like a
Yeah.
digital guitar case.
of course, yeah, that's exactly it. I'm gonna work out better ways of doing this as well. So, just for the time being, that's how it's gonna be. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the donations and tips over the past few weeks as well. Like, I'm actually blown away with the generosity from everyone. It just kind of, I'm lost for words. Like, even me and Paul, like last week, we were literally just like blown away with some of the donations that came through the door. So thank you so much for that.
For everyone who just is tuning in, that last song was from Sive Skelly. So be sure to subscribe to her channel if you guys haven't already.
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. Well done, Joy. Well done.
And yeah, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep myself busy for really quickly, just for maybe like 5 or 10, like not 5 or 10, like 2 minutes. So maybe Sean, if you have a question or two for the Buskers, that would be great. In the meantime,
Okay,
just really quickly, I'm gonna make sure that everyone's Instagram links are down below, because until today I wasn't 100% sure who was going to be on the live. So I'm going to make sure that everyone's Instagram tags are in the link tree, so you guys can go down and click on the link tree, and you can click into everyone's individual profiles as well as everything else. So I'm going to mute myself, and you guys carry on away.
Okay. So, here's a question. Actually, I didn't know I was going to have to ask the question. I'm trying to be quiet here, believe it or not. So, there's a question. When was the first time, and this goes to pretty much everybody there, the first time you either heard of Dublin City Today or came across Dublin City Today? And Dylan, actually, I'll start with Dylan, because Dylan and Harry and stuff were the first ones that I came across, you know. So, what was like when I first met you, Dylan?
Yeah, I remember
that this was going to happen, and that was like, I mean, you
So,
must
like,
have thought I was.
part of busking always is people coming up to you and being like, we'll do this for you, we'll do that for you, and then they don't, and like you get used to it, you just become numb to it at some point, you know. And so like, I had people being like, let me manage you, and I'd be like, all right, cool, let's talk about it, and then they're just talking nonsense, like, and then you figure out very quickly they're talking nonsense, and nothing happens then, you know. So one day I'm standing at the bottom of Grafton Street, and some weird guy with a phone cam was like talking nonsense again, and I'm like, all right, he's like, can I record you singing? I was like, yeah, like, it's like, you know, people record me singing all the time, like, it's free, I'm in the public space. So I think you recorded it the night we met or something like that, and I was sitting on a street cube.
Yeah, Lord Hearn. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're like, all
That's
like,
right.
you know, we only have 260 something subscribers, but it's gonna be huge, man. I was like, yeah, cool, good for you. And then you left, and I was like, what a clown. What an absolute like,
brilliant.
That guy thinks from recording Buskers he's gonna have a big YouTube channel. That's the most idiotic thing I've ever heard. Who would watch that? And it's been 2 years, and I'm not afraid to say I was wrong. So That's pretty much it. That was the first time I heard of Dublin City Today. It was just, you just cycled up. You were like, can I record you? You were like, the channel's going to be big. We're going to have, I think you put 10,000 down. I think you were like, we're going to have 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year or something like that. And I think
by the end of that, yeah, the
end of that year, because we were near the end of the year anyway.
It was November,
Yeah, and I was just like, no, you know, like, you won't, like, I didn't want to say that to you, though, because I didn't know you, and, like, you were, you know, what you were doing was harmless anyway. It was just recording me, you know, but, like, and
actually,
and then,
I had the Galaxy tablet at the time that was sellotaped together when I was recording you at first. It wasn't even.
Very well could have been, yeah.
I didn't even have the Canon. It was just a
you didn't. No, you didn't have a camera at all. You recorded me on some phone or tablet device or something like that. You were just standing there like this. You know, you didn't even have a tripod or anything. But
see, when I
sure, look, you came through in the end. You were right in the end. So
yeah, well, when I see you guys, I see people for what they can be. You know, not really so much where they are. You know. But thanks anyway, Dylan. That was because I remember that well at the time, and I was walked away thinking this guy must think of a head case.
Yeah, you still are, but like you're a head case.
I still am, yeah.
You know, like,
so, Jacob, what about yourself?
The date was the 5th of the 4th. The temperature was 22 degrees.
Very memorable.
It was a moonlit evening.
Yeah.
And you came up and you were like, hi, I'm Sean, DCT. And you put your hand up. I'm not going to lie, I don't remember the first time I heard of it. Just like, I think it was just like all the other Buskers talking about it. I know Dylan said it to me before. And then
the first time you heard of it was probably me going, this clown was telling me.
Probably. And I hadn't a clue, and then I don't remember the phone stages, but I probably do. I just can't think of them. I remember just like constantly just like coming out recording my same really shocking tracks. Like I went back and re-looked at all the first videos I done on DCT. No, very bad.
As well.
But yeah, I don't know.
What about yourself, Soif?
It must have been like, it feels like ages ago when I first met you, but it probably wasn't. It was only like a year and a half ago now, I think.
It was. Yeah, if even that, like, it's crazy. It was like a year ago, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was just over. Yeah, it was just before summer. And like, I was like, didn't have a clue. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. My mom didn't have a clue what I was doing. But like, after like getting to know you, and then you introduced me to everyone, and like, literally, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know some of my like closest friends now, which is like crazy to think about. But like DCT did so much for me.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like all of you guys are the ones who create DCT. You are DCT, you know. All of you guys, you know. I remember Soif the first day I saw you with your pink guitar and everything. You know, with your mum and stuff like. And I remember hearing your voice and thinking to myself, "Oh my goodness me! Like that's a voice and a half." Like I say, whenever I see or hear you guys, I always like, it's like I see what you can be. It's like I get a vision of your future almost, you know. And I kind of thought to myself, "Oh, my new little pension plan. How you doing?" You know, Rosie.
I know it was around Christmas time. I don't remember the day, obviously, but it was around Christmas, and I was at Bewley's, right?
Yeah.
And I was standing beside Sam and his dad, and you came up, and Darren was like, "Have you been in the channel yet? Have you been on Dublin City Today?" And I thought Dublin City Today was like a newspaper or something. And I was like, I haven't been in a newspaper. No. So anyway, you looked at the camera. I thought you were taking photos of me for ages, and then saw it up on YouTube the next day. I was like, oh, so there you go. Yeah. You only had like, I don't know, 30,000 followers at the time, maybe.
Yeah.
What do you mean only? What do you mean only?
Only? That's like.
Well, I met me at 263.
Yeah, I had 63. When I met Dylan, I had 63 subscribers. That's hilarious. That's brilliant.
We've got commenters asking to hear Rosie sing.
Okay, Rosie, go for it then. I thought we were just helping Scott there. Is Scott still muted?
No, I'm here.
Oh shit! Sorry, I thought you just wanted me to while you were doing something ask questions. So.
Oh no, that was it. Yeah, I finished now. I'm finished now.
Okay, right. So we get back to the music. So sorry.
Yeah. No, I just really quickly as well. I got a couple more donations in through the door, so I just want to say a big thank you to Dennis Wiekert, I think, who donated €50. He said, "You guys are so talented. Greetings from Germany," in all capital letters.
Immer diese Deutschen.
You guys are so talented. Thank you so much.
I also want to say a really big thanks to none other than the Mr. Liam Murphy, who has been a great support to all the Buskers, who donated a whole whopping 1 cent.
Good man,
Liam. He says, "I hope this helps." XX. It does.
Every cent helps.
Every single cent.
Also, as well, I just want to be clear as well. It's only the Buskers who are going to get anything. I don't take any cuts out of any of this. It's for you guys. I'm just here for the crack.
Yeah, we have to pay him for protection, so he makes his money that way.
Yeah.
That's right. So Sean takes none of the money.
Not tonight, anyway.
That's what he told us to say.
Please, he's holding my family. Please, someone ring the police.
Sean, what's that over there? Someone please help us.
Moving swiftly on, are we going to hear some music?
Rosie's going to play, isn't she?
Because I'm ready to go. Like.
Will I do a fast one or like a slower one?
Whatever you feel, Rosie. Whatever you feel. What do you feel in your heart?
I'm going to do fast.
Yeah.
Will you let me know if the guitar is too loud?
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, we'll scream.
Sounds good.
Original called Daylight.
Come on, Rosie.
Oh, I love this
my
song.
next single. You're like the flame in the night. You can be dangerous, but you got the way. Seems like you're always in sight. I can never really make you stay. All your guidance has done me to rethink my friends and my dreams. You brought my hand to the touch, but it's the last thing I could feel. And you know all your issues, but you never really care. But you know what you do, something I can't bear. Daylight robbery, stealing my heart. Sometimes you gotta walk the guard away from the dark. Life will carry on. They keep telling me the nights are getting long now. I feel the winter breeze. It burns my hand to the touch. It's the last thing I can feel. It starts to get too much. Sometime, but you know all your issues. You never really care. But you know what you do. Something I can't bear. Daylight robbery, stealing your heart. Sometimes you gotta walk through fire away from the dark. Life will carry on. They keep telling me the nights are getting long. I feel the winter breeze. Daylight robbery, stealing my heart. Sometimes you've gotta walk through fire to get away from the dark. Life will carry on. They keep telling me nights are getting longer now. I feel the winter breeze. Stealing my heart. Sometimes you've gotta walk through fire to get away from the dark. Life will carry on. They keep telling me the nights are getting longer. I feel the winter breeze. Daylight robbery. Cheers.
Goodbye. Build a bus. Build a bus.
Hey, Rosie, yeah.
Woo!
Love it. Love it.
That's class.
Damn, girl.
I actually love that song. From the day I heard that song,
Yeah,
I was like, wow. That, like, I didn't, like, you know, like, just sometimes, like, never hearing someone writing and then all of a sudden they come out with an absolute bop. It just blind,
Yeah.
like, you're literally just, like, sit there and you're like, damn.
Damn.
Thank you, man.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Rosie's
Yeah,
killing
I'm
it.
hoping they got that one out pretty soon. So
I tried to put the link to your channel in the description, but I guess it doesn't allow links. So be sure to subscribe to Rosie too, you guys.
I don't post much on YouTube, but I probably will try more.
And we all say that.
Yeah, we all do.
Never.
My New Year's resolution was to post at least once a week on YouTube, and I haven't posted in about 6 months.
It's been mine for every
I think
year.
it's going well.
5 months, actually. I lie.
Yeah.
So
I think all of us have had some sort of New Year's resolution that we just, like, everyone literally every year has a New Year's resolution that they just don't follow through whatsoever.
yeah, Mum was like, write one song a week. I was okay for like the first 2 months, and I was pretty good, and then I just haven't written a song since.
You see, like, I go ahead.
I've never made a New Year's resolution in my life ever. You know, I never saw the sense in them. You know, because
Yeah, I don't make them.
You can change anything at any moment in time. Like, it's like,
Mm.
you know, if you're gonna change, do it now. Like, don't wait till New Year's.
That's fair.
Whoa, lads! I just looked at, like, we've got 118 people here watching.
I know.
us.
I just saw that.
108 here.
Oh my god.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
If you all
Can I give a shout to Paddy Dillon, quick?
Big shout out to Paddy. Yeah.
If you all donate, you can shout Paddy Dillon. No, we don't appreciate you around here coming on our videos, supporting our music, commenting nice things.
Supporting every single video. We don't know.
Less of
Paddy.
that. Okay.
Paddy was the first one to buy my CD online, so I just want to say thanks to Paddy.
Oh.
Paddy Dillon is an absolute legend. Paddy Dillon's been there from the very
You're
beginning.
some
man,
Day
Paddy.
one.
So man for one man, Paddy.
BWWKH also has been there, brilliant support for everything. Like, we have the
There's
best
only
audience ever.
one.
Paddy Dillon. So we have an amazing audience. So who's up next? Who's up next? Who's going to give us a tune? Now we get an hour session. Let's go with a Dublin session. Like,
I think
There's 5 minutes left.
we've only got So
5 minutes. So
we've got 5 minutes. So we'll have 5 minutes of just a chat, and then, or maybe 4 minutes of a chat, and then what's going to happen if you guys weren't here for the first one? We are going to take a really quick break. We're going to go back to the starting screen. And don't get scared when you see that, because we'll be right back. Just
will be back.
restart. We're just restarting the Zoom link, because I don't have Zoom
well,
Pro.
because I'm cheap. Because I'm cheap. But we
I don't know
will
if
get
any
it.
of
We
you guys
will get
remember
Zoom.
this movie from the 90s. It was called Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century. It was a Disney original back in like 1998.
No.
But there was this song that's called Zoom, 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 make my heart go boom, boom, my supernova.
Oh, yeah.
girl. And I always
That
sing
sounds familiar.
Yeah, I think I know the song.
And Verda's joy now. Half the people in this chat are about 11, okay? So
Yeah.
don't be too
I just outed
bad if
myself
they don't.
as an almost an old lady. Old lady.
Rosie and Sam were
Here,
just
lads, they're only just after seeing my voice break, and I actually want to cry looking at the comments now.
Actually,
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Is there any chance you could, Scott? Is there any chance you could quickly like read some of the comments? Because I'm using my phone, so I can't see.
Of course, yeah.
Just to pick a couple, just so we can give them a shout out.
thank you. Was C. I don't
Well, there's a lot of comments coming through. But Holger
I
said,
think you'll like Liam Murphy's comment. He says that Sean goes for refills during the break.
lighting up.
Liam Murphy is so
What is it fucking too good to this there? Also? No, when did I see the light?
The lights are on, yeah.
Yeah, but this isn't going
Yeah,
on.
the
Someone
gearbox
didn't
is
mute
wrong.
their mic.
What is this, Greg?
Hannah Parker, here is your shout out.
Hannah Parker,
Hannah
absolutely
Parker's
love
always
Hannah
there.
Parker. Hannah is such a legend. She's been there with great support all the time. She's absolutely love her. She's great.
Your Hannah.
There's so much love.
Legend and a half.
Because, you know, music brought us together.
Cheesiest thing you could have said.
It's an inside joke.
Yeah, no, music brought us together.
It's definitely a big inside joke.
You're welcome. Keep grooving.
Oh,
Thank you.
I don't like inside jokes. I don't know them.
You're in.
Jaker, you were on the call yesterday.
Was I?
Yeah.
What was said in the call yesterday?
We can't matter. That's why Mike's getting muted.
Yeah.
Want to just do this whole repeating now?
Yeah. That's I was gonna say now. So just for everyone in the comments and everyone who's watching, we're gonna take a 5-minute break. We'll be right back. We're gonna pop on the starting soon screen, and we'll be right back. So please do stick around.
Back on.
So I'll see you in a few.
I need to shut too much shit.
Come on.
We'll take 3.
Yes, back on.
Here we go.
Right.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
How are you? Can you do us a favor, Scott? Can you make it so I can share my screen? Because I think I figured it out so I can share my audio. I just want to double check before we go back on. Okay. Yeah, I'm just all right. Why is logic not coming up? Let me click on it. There we go. And then this, and then that, and then this, and then share. Can you hear that there?
I can't hear it.
Are we live or are we just chilling here for a second?
No, we're just
waiting for everyone to get in.
Okay, so I'm back. Can you hear me? Excellent. Okay, excellent. Nice.
Let me see. Start. Pause. More.
Yo. You good?
Scott, they can all stay heroes. My mom's yelling at me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so Scott, we're live, Scott, yeah? So
No, I just said something.
Okay. Rosie.
My mom told me. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. No worries. I don't know why that's not working.
No, they can. This is live here.
Yeah, they can hear, but they can't see us.
Oh, okay. Behave yourselves.
It's coming through from the live. I said something to Leo.
I just want to say before we
All right, so we're back now. We're back.
How you doing, folks? I'm sorry for having to cut off. And
Ignore what we said before.
We will sort that problem out where we're actually cutting off and then coming back on again.
Yeah.
So who's going to give us a tune?
Paul. Or no, Joy. Joy's been waiting.
Yes. Right. Come on, Joy.
All right. So I'm going to play a song on the ukulele. And this one is actually a hidden track on my new album. It's called It's Okay to Say You're Not Okay. And it is just about a song about mental health, because I know all of us are probably dealing with a lot of anxiety, a lot of sadness right now. And so this song is hopefully one to just kind of sit in that, but have it be okay. So let me turn on my reverb just a sec. Oh dear. Hello. Oh yeah, that sounds good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
World's carrying you on its shoulders, not the other way around. Oh, and if you don't believe me, just look at your feet pressing on the ground. I see your surface start to crack, and the mountain on your back is tumbling down. Hey, it's okay to say you're not okay. Hey, and if you need somebody, you know that you can count on me. Hey, ooh, don't be afraid to show me what's really going on inside. You don't have to pretend you're all right. No, you're safe, baby. You don't have to hide. It's tearing you apart, but the wall around your heart is crumbling down. Hey, it's okay to say you're not okay. Hey, oh, and if you need somebody, you know that you can count on me. Hey, let your heart be light, oh babe. All right, all out of sight. Let your heart be light, will be all right. Our troubles are out of sight. Hey, it's okay to say you're not okay. Hey, and if you need somebody, you know that you can count on it. Hey, it's okay to say you're not okay. Hey. The end.
Good of us.
Woo! That was awesome.
That was amazing, Joy.
Thank you.
Well done.
So, hope everybody's doing okay out there, because I know it's kind of crazy time.
Yeah, exactly.
That was so good. So good. I'm just learning how to unmute myself.
So, if for anyone who's watching, my name is Joy Frost. I have a YouTube channel as well. I would love if you guys would subscribe to my channel.
Yeah, check that out. It's in the description there down below, so check that out there.
And that song's a
album as
hidden
well.
track on my new album, so you won't actually see it, but it is the last song.
Scott, can I just give someone a quick shout, actually?
Of course.
To give earlier on.
Go for it.
Dublin busker Zoe Clark has released a new single today, and later on tonight we will be doing a community post with the links to her new single. So really well done, Zoe Clark. She's a great girl and put a lot of work into that, so well done. And like I say, we'll put that up later. Go check it out. Thanks a minute. Cheers.
Sure, check that out, guys. I want to say a really big thanks to Helen Hannafin, who donated €50 tipped us €50. So thank you so much to Helen.
Thank you.
Thanks, Helen.
Thank you, Helen. Thank you
very much.
We're rich. We're rich. We can end the live stream. It's over now. We're rich.
We might be able to afford Zoom preview after all.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I just want to say thank you guys so much for the generous donations as well. If you do feel like it, leaving a tip, they're all down in the description below. The links, of course. So do check that out if you feel like it. But yeah, I think it's time to move on to a new song, maybe, or to maybe just will we have an open conversation about? Who feel
another song?
Go and do a song.
Get another song.
Okay.
Ask them to ask some questions in the comments, and we can answer some of them.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, okay, yeah, do that. You look after that side.
Yeah, okay. I'll just.
So I've just screenshot them as you see them. Probably is the easiest.
Will do.
Yeah. So I said Paul might play a song. So, Paul, you want to play us a song?
Sure.
Class.
I don't know what shall I play? Right, I'll do.
Love is alive.
Okay.
What's that 1975? Is it chocolate? Is that what's called?
I've never heard of it. Something out of music. In what what am I turning out to be? Losing my words, what it means to me. Each passing day, I'm closer to my knees the next day. Not giving it up, not tonight. Not giving it up, not this time. I have to realize, distracted in my mind. Follow we live, all the love's alive, all the love's alive, all the love's alive. Yeah, we're cheating and the close. It's so hard to be alone. Trying to figure it out before it turns out. On the verge of missing now. Each past day, I'm close to my knees the next day. Not giving it up, no, not tonight. Not giving it up, no, not this time. But I have to realize, distracted in my mind. I don't really find love alive, find love alive, find love alive. And I know I can disappoint my temper is no surprise. And this time I give you a choice. Love's alive, Father, love is alive. Not giving it up, no, not tonight. Not giving it up, no, not. Well, I have to realize it's not giving it up.
Hey, son.
Oh man.
I didn't do the last bit because Sean was unmuted for me.
He was like,
and all I heard was no. That's where I was.
Can I just say about can I just add about Zoe Clark, Sean? She was number 1 in the charts last night.
What?
Yeah, on the iTunes charts
Stop.
last night. I think she's
No way.
And then last time I checked, she was 2nd and 3rd. But yeah, then it's crazy.
Wow.
Holy moly! Like seriously, Zoe Clark is a very, very, very talented young lady and a sweetheart too. So yeah, it's great to hear that. I'm delighted. Like she put a lot of work.
She's actually 2nd now.
Wow, that's amazing! Like
Go on.
amazing. And she's actually involved in the 2nd collaboration video as well, which is great. And that's going to be coming out
I'll
soon.
wait for that to come out.
Very, 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 very soon. I'll say no more.
Say no more.
Great job, Jacob. Well done, man.
Cheers.
Such
really nice.
June, well done. Man.
Good on you, Paul.
We've had some questions start to come through in the comments.
Yeah, I have a screenshot of some of them.
The first one that I saw was from BT. It says, "Why did you start busking?"
Good question.
It's a good question. Anyone care to answer it?
I don't really know it.
Everyone's just like, yeah, good
For
question,
me-
good question.
For me, I did school and start like just completely dropped out, like secondary school. I don't even have as the Americans would call it, a high school diploma. And I started learning guitar a month later, so I had to start making money fast, and that's how I think you fall into busking. Some people go to busk, but I think a lot of people fall into it, and that's kind of my thing. I fell into it at about the age of 17, maybe.
I fell into it as well. I think the best thing about busking are the spontaneous moments that happen on the street. Like the craziest things can happen. Like I was playing a show at Molly Malone, and these guys walked by carrying a gigantic red sofa. I'm like, what?
Oh, I know that.
Up and down.
Shout out to Brady Aesthetics.
And all that, yeah.
Brady Aesthetics.
Yeah.
I got to play a song on the red sofa just randomly.
Oh, yeah, that was for their YouTube channel.
Yeah, they're brilliant.
I remember.
Sorry, who? What? YouTube channel? What?
Do you know Sean Tracy?
No, Sean Tracy and his friends.
Oh, yeah, Sean.
Ben Brady.
Great bunch. Yeah, great
Sean's
bunch.
funny.
Yeah, great bunch of lads, yeah.
My craziest moment I can remember.
I kind of started.
Go ahead.
I kind of started August 2018, then I stopped because I didn't have confidence to do it. And then I met Ali, Sive, and Sam in actually another date. It's July 14th. I met them July 14th. And it was when I totally fell in love with it. I
I thought you were gonna say you fell in love with us. I was like, oh.
No, like I literally, like I can't even explain it. Like I had the best day ever. Literally just
That's
talking
so
for hours. And then I just was like, right, I'm going in every single. Because my excuse was I'm not going in because I'm doing the junior cert. But I knew well that I could go in whenever I wanted. Like there was no stopping me. I just didn't want to. That's my excuse to my mom. She's like, you going in busk? I'm like, no, I'm studying. But I just didn't want to go in. And then I started like chatting to them, and I literally fell in love with it. I've been every single weekend since. So.
Aww.
That's so cool.
I just realized that like I was like chatting to myself there for ages. I just realized that I was unmuted on the stream. So everyone heard me trying to speak, but I was on mute.
That's awkward.
So awkward.
Yeah. I was gonna say the craziest moment that I remember is when me and Paul were playing at the bottom of Grafton Street and Blue Jeans came out. Do you remember Blue Jeans, Paul?
Yeah.
Blue Jeans. Oh.
He was just this guy. He was crazy. Like it was like good crazy, you know? Like just he was giving it sucks as well. Like there's I don't know the guy's name, but the dude who always walks up and down Grafton Street, and he's very generous in his tips and stuff, but like I always you know, like
He's
he's
great.
I
love him, man.
He's so good. Yeah. I see him on Grafton Street like every day, like but between him and Blue Jeans, like he got into like a big mosh pit in the middle of Grafton Street at one point with a bunch of Dutch guys, and then Blue Jeans just lay on the ground like flat. And was just like, if I lay here, like he was doing stuff to the music. So like, if it was like a drum beat, he was like all this kind of stuff, you know. And like, if I lay here, he'd literally just like lay back on the ground. Like,
There's pictures of that, I think.
Yeah, there's a couple of pictures floating about if you check. I don't think I have them up at the moment, but yeah, no, that was
asking. Sorry, someone's asked for a song from Sam when you're finished.
Of course.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, go for Sam.
What do I do now?
Go for
Yeah,
it,
go
man.
for it. Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Think of a photo that
Wait.
when it's finished. Yeah.
So this is an original song. It's called Anna. I only wrote this a couple of weeks ago. Summer falling in my mind. You were there and always kind. I like the idea of that. But you couldn't trust in it, no. Till I swam halfway across the world just for you. And I walked 10,000 miles in pain over you. And then you got it. And contemplated, Anna, we were the perfect pair. And I swear that I missed you being that we could have changed things for the better and start climbing up that ladder. And who's left to pick up the pieces now? Anna. I know you used to love me, now all your love is here. Your feelings had a different attraction, but never mind my reaction. I think you've been my first love, you'll probably be my last. I've been with you every moment in the restless, tearless time. But the tearless times are over and it's time for us to part. So let your love just fade away from my ever-beating heart. Anna, we were the perfect pair, and I swear that I made you be, and that we could have changed things for the better and start climbing up that ladder. And who's left to pick up the pieces now? Anna, we were the perfect pair, and I swear that I made you be, and that we could have changed things for the better and start climbing up that ladder. And who's left to pick up the pieces now? Anna. There you go.
Good man, Sam.
Woo!
Tell me about this Anna one. Is she a real person?
Who's Anna?
Who's Anna?
Yeah, who's Anna?
Anna.
So, it is about a real person, but her name's not Anna.
Oh,
I
okay.
just
Yeah,
made the name
Sam, done.
just out of respect. Just out
Yeah,
of
fair enough.
I
Good
just
man.
decided to make.
Please,
Okay.
Sam, don't talk about our relationship.
Is
on
her name
live
Paul?
stream,
Paul, remember the same joke.
Sorry, wait, what relationship?
I shipped them.
What relationship, Paul?
please. No,
Come on. Spill the beans. I know something's been
Anna-
happening in the background here now,
spelled
Paul.
the same as Paul, so that's why
Yeah,
it's like a...
Anna's an anagram for Paul. Don't
Yeah.
you know that?
Yeah.
If you say Anna, actually, look. If you say Anna's slow, it sounds like Paul. Look, listen, look at Paul.
Here, that has to be the greatest
Christ,
moment.
Scott.
Can I ask what your best set was, or your favorite set that you've played is?
Who's that to?
Anyone?
Buskin? Or
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Oh, I had a... It wasn't really like a great... Well, it was a good set. Mainly because I seen the best love story happen in the space of
Oh, I
like
noticed.
a song. It was fantastic. So like, it started off with they were like arguing.
It's the first time me and Paul played together.
Was it? Were you playing with me at the time? Were you at this point?
I don't know.
You probably were, to be fair. But they were drunk, right? And they were like, at first off, they were arguing. He was like, oh, God, like, just like, how did it go away? And she was like, no. And then like she was dancing, and then he decided to dance with her, and he spun her, right? Spun her out, and then she spun back in. But as she spun back in, she just out of nowhere revealed a can for him. And you could see the look in his eye when he saw the can. He was like, this right here is love.
That's love, man. Brilliant.
All anyone wants in life is for a woman or a man to reveal a can.
Yeah.
I forgot to switch back.
I was just gonna say that.
It's been looking at.
I'm just looking at Sam.
Sam is here like.
We'll look at that. That's okay.
Sam's just doing a reaction video to Paul's story. Just sound like, oh,
Yeah.
You know them reaction videos where it's just people like.
Yeah.
I'm actually. Does Sam have a TikTok dance or something? Is that what I heard?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
TikTok
yes,
dance.
I think you should do.
Sorry, Sam. Give us your TikTok dance.
Throw it back.
Yeah.
It's just a little.
Don't throw it back.
Sorry, taught me this. It's just a little bit of.
La 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 la.
Hey.
Come on.
Nice. We didn't see it, man. I didn't see it. But that's because my thing is.
Okay.
Sean, I'll send it to you.
I'm taking notes.
Post it on WC today.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Paste it all over the internet now.
We'll make like a compilation of all.
DCT is now becoming a TikTok compilation channel.
The beer song.
Yeah, forget the Buskers.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we haven't heard you.
We haven't heard from
tonight.
Scott.
Yeah.
Scott, we haven't heard from you tonight, man. What's going on? You gotta sing us a tune?
I'm shy, guys. I'm shy.
Yeah, of course.
Get off the stream then. What are you doing?
Yeah.
See you guys later, right? Just cut the whole thing out. All right, so
Sorry, Mom.
like, no, I don't want you, Alexa.
That's really
Ouch.
fucking rude, Scott.
Yeah.
Why did you have to say this? We're on the live stream.
Just, yeah.
Started talking.
You could just be like, listen, I don't really know if this is working. It's definitely not
could have
what
rang
I
her.
want. You know, I'm
No,
sorry
everyone
that
knows.
upsets you. You know, they'll just be like broadcasting live. I don't want you, bitch. That's just not cool, man.
Jesus.
Imagine breaking up with someone on a live stream.
Just please don't do it.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. And to Jessica, I'm breaking up with you.
Jessica, you can tune out.
All the Jessica.
Three.
Sam, there's someone named Anna saying, I feel attacked.
Oh.
That's so funny.
We love you,
I'm
Anna.
so sorry for singling you out. It wasn't my
Love you,
fault.
Anna.
Just means he's in love with
We
you.
do.
Yeah, he's in love with you.
Anna. We
Yeah,
do.
that's it.
We love
We
you,
love you,
Anna.
Anna.
We do.
We do.
Oh, Anna, we love you.
Anna, this live stream was Sam's way of breaking up with you. So goodbye and thanks for tuning in.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
We'll meet again, don't know where.
Thanks.
Okay, so Scott, are you trying to worm your way out of playing a tune here, or what's going on?
No.
I can't hear you, Scott.
He's
Can't hear you.
slowly backing away.
Why does he back away towards me to see him more?
Shy, he's shy.
We get more in shot, like.
I thought you would hear me because I was like,
Yeah,
no,
that's-
but I turned down my volume because I was prepping to play a song. But you know, if you guys
You
are
give it a little bit more volume.
I might as well just, you know. No, I'm joking. Of
No,
course
play
I'll
a tune
some.
for us.
I'll play
Go on,
some.
sing us a tune.
Scott, can you give yourself a little bit more volume there?
Well, when I'm singing, I won't need. I'll probably be loud enough,
Okay,
but you know,
fair enough.
I've just been adjusting my volume for that.
Santa
Yeah.
is real.
What?
Liam saying Santa is real, Sam and Anna. Santa.
Santa, I love that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, I've probably I've gotten probably the most requested song. Like I know I've played it on a DCT live before, but like it's probably one of the most requested songs that people always bring up. So this is Life's for the Living by Passenger.
Oh, yeah.
My
Hey, Sam.
favorite song ever.
Love this. Yeah, love this.
He's so dreamy.
I love it when he plays this song.
Yeah, it's such a lovely song.
I love it when Paul plays any song.
And the lyrics are so fitting right now.
Sorry, I need to tune my guitar. I have like.
This is just like when you're busking, Scott. It's just like that awkward
I'm gonna
pause.
take like a 5-minute break.
Just like.
I was like, serious.
Well, do you want to mute
Okay, I'm
yourself?
back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, that's mute.
That was like not really an inside, but. I'm gonna take off my headphones because I can hear myself then. Never mind. Yeah, so this is Lives for the Living. Well, the grey clouds wrapped around the town like elastic. Cars still like toys made of Taiwanese plastic. The boy laughed at the boy, dancing around in the rain. While hundreds clean clothes, high heels rubbed toes, and puddles splashed huddles of bus-stop crows, dressed in their suits and their boots. Well, they all look the same. I took myself down to the cafe to find all the boys lost in books and crackling vinyl. I carved out a poem above the urinal that read, don't you cry for the lost, smile for the living. Get what you need and give what you're given. You know life is for the living, so live it, or you're better off dead. Well, the evenings pulled the moon out of its packet, and stars shone like buttons on an old man's jacket. We needed a nail, but we tacked it till it fell off the wall. Wild pigeons peck trains, sparks flew like planes, and the rain showed the rainbow and the oil stains. Well, we all had new iPhones, but no one had no one to call. Till then I'll make my bed of this disused car, with a mattress of leaves and a blanket of stars. And I'll stitch the words into my heart with a needle and thread. Don't you cry for the lost, smile for the living. Get what you need and give what you're given. You know life is for the living, so live it, or you're better off dead. Well, I'm sick of this town, this blind man's forage. You can take your dreams down, or you can stick them in storage. Well, you can have them back, son, when you've paid off your mortgage and loans. Yeah, hail to this place, I go in my way. I'll stick out my thumb and I'll trudge down the highway. Someday someone must be going my way home. Till then I'll make my bed of this disused car, with a mattress of leaves and a blanket of stars. And I'll stitch the words into my heart with a needle and thread. Don't you cry for the lost, smile for the living. Get what you need and give what you're given. You know life is for the living, so live it. Or you're better off dead.
Yeah! Woo! Hey, son! Love that. Such a beautiful song, man.
Scott, you start playing that song, and I just look down on my screen, and Paul's there trying to start a fucking wave in the middle of it.
I missed that, man. I missed
Oh,
that.
no.
So if anyone saw me laughing,
man.
it wasn't that. Yeah, it was that Paul acting like an idiot. Plastic.
Could you see the guitar?
Really quick message for the DCT viewers. Me and Paul decided yesterday, Paul and I rather decided yesterday, we're going to start writing fan fiction for all the Buskers. So let us know in the comments what fan fiction between. Now, be careful about your choice. We won't pick all of them, but we'll pick the ones that we think would be like really fun to write, and it'll all be on Wattpad. We won't be promoting this either.
I'll do my daily search for fan fiction.
You know, like
music brought us together.
My lights just turned
No,
on.
stop. I think Joy had an idea there in our little private chat.
yeah.
I think we should do that.
Oh, I haven't looked
At
at
the end.
Yeah, tell me.
There's only
later.
4 minutes left, Rosie.
It's so sad. Oh,
Oh, there's only 4 minutes. Yeah.
has everyone sang a song?
Yeah, everyone has sung.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Sean hasn't sang a song.
Sean, you
Oh,
said
yeah,
you
I
did
don't
a
sing,
poem
but I
or
can give you a
something.
poem if you want a poem or something.
Yeah.
I'll give you a quick poem. I don't sing really, so, you know.
We'll sing you a song.
Yeah.
Ah, that'd be even better. I'd love that. That'd be great.
So it's not gonna be out of time, but it's gonna be nice.
Yeah, it'll be complete.
Yeah. Pick a key though,
That's
and also it's Sean's actual birthday tomorrow. Has that been mentioned? It's Sean's actual birthday
Hi,
tomorrow. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sean's
birthday
birthday
tomorrow.
It's
Happy birthday.
25th. Yeah, 25th.
Thank
25
you so
years
much.
old.
It's funny actually, because when I first started DCT, I actually created a channel, and it was about 5 minutes to midnight. If I had just waited 5 minutes,
It would've
I
been
could
on your
have
birthday.
both birthdays on the same day. But like, it is what it is, you know. But,
Oh, you want the day
yeah.
to yourself.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I the last 2
Yeah.
years, I have to say, have been the happiest of my life, and that's down to all you guys and subscribers. So I want to thank you all very, very much. You helped me completely, like, have a whole new life, which I absolutely love. So thank you guys.
You're very
Thanks,
welcome.
Very
Hello.
welcome. Thank you so much.
Will we sing now?
Everybody
so
watching,
much
please
for
sing
us.
along with us. It's gonna be
Yeah,
all out of
yeah,
sync,
yes,
but
out of sync.
it's happy birthday.
Somebody started. I think Joy.
Joy.
Oh, she's playing
well,
chords.
you pick us off
Here we
there.
go. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear DCT Sean.
T and WCJ.
Happy
birthday to
Brilliant, Paul.
Thank you so
Paul, you're
much.
so
Thank you.
shown
There was so many notes in there. It's-
Yeah, it's like tuning into like
like
different.
A song just been sung 50 times.
This is why we don't do duets.
Was it just me, or were all of yous off key?
I have to
That
say,
sounds
that-
phenomenal.
It's just.
I have to say, guys, that was actually my favorite happy birthday song I've ever heard. So thank you so much.
Aw.
That was brilliant. So I absolutely love that. You know, I love that. It was brilliant.
It was
Thank
just
you.
a classic happy birthday, you know?
Yeah.
Do you know-
yeah.
do you know
Yeah.
Swing.
I was just
Yeah.
thinking there, everyone who's watching this stream, like you now have an excuse to be singing happy birthday twice, because it's Sean's birthday tomorrow and it's DCT's birthday today. So when you're washing
Exactly.
your hands
Oh,
tonight,
yeah.
you can be singing happy birthday to everyone, you know?
Wash those hands.
But
Oh, yeah.
more importantly, we all have a reason to drink now. Yay!
Yeah.
Cheers,
there's
Slange.
less than a
No,
minute
but like,
to the chat.
Do you ever get when you want to sing happy birthday and it's not no one's birthday, so you just can't sing?
Yeah, I just get the random words sometimes. Yeah.
What? What?
This is like Scott made a very good point where it's just because it's someone's birthday, we're allowed singing.
Yeah, Paul.
No, because you sing it randomly all the time, but now you can't.
After watching like everyone saying this, Paul just walks up to a sink and he's like, "It's no one's birthday," and just turns around and walks away.
I go and screaming into my kitchen. I'm like, "Why is it no one's birthday?"
Folks, we're short on time, so will we give Sean the outro here?
Let him go.
Quick, Sean. Quick outro, Sean.
You want to give me an outro? Thanks a minute.
No,
Listen, I just want to say a massive thank you to every busker in Dublin. I love you all with all of my heart. Like seriously, you guys have given me another chance at life, and I've never been as happy as I am. And that goes out to the subscribers as well. We're all a team. It's me, it's the buskers, and it's the subscribers together that makes DCT what it is. So I want to tell you all, I love you all with all of my heart. Even the people I don't like, I love you with all of my heart. And DCT is only getting warmed up, and great things are ahead. So thank you for all your support, and stay tuned.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Follow our Instagram.
Thanks, everyone.
And all that stuff.
Bye-bye.
Do something beautiful for somebody.
Can we just do a TikTok dance until it ends?
Oh yeah, TikTok dance. So we have to do TikTok dance.
See people with kindness, yeah?
Some love into the world and some peace.
Yeah.
Spread peace, spread love, spread harmony.
Sean says, spread peace, spread love, and Dylan's doing the chicken dance.
Yeah, it's a voice line.
To the left.
Oh, they're gone. Yeah, so thank you guys so much, and have a great evening or day or whatever. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. These are the last words, so thank you so much. And yeah, please do check out the links down in the description as well. And yeah, have a great day. Bye bye.